Herod the Great, a name synonymous with power, ruthlessness, and tragedy. Born into a world of political intrigue, his path to becoming King of Judea was paved with the ambition of his father, Antipater. Antipater, a shrewd diplomat and politician, had skillfully navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics during the tumultuous Roman Republic. He had cleverly aligned himself with Pompey the Great, lending his considerable influence and resources to the Roman general's cause. Antipater's support proved invaluable to Pompey in the Roman East. He secured vital supplies, raised troops, and quelled rebellions, solidifying his position as a key power broker in the region. This alliance brought great wealth and influence to Antipater, enabling him to secure positions of power for his sons. Herod, known for his ambition and ruthlessness even in his youth, was appointed governor of Galilee. This was a strategic province, prone to unrest and bordering the territory of rivals. It was a proving ground for a young man eager to prove himself. Herod, a young man on the rise, wasted no time in asserting his authority in Galilee. He quickly gained a reputation for his ruthlessness in crushing banditry and rebellion. His actions, while effective, earned him the ire of the Jewish aristocracy. They saw him as a puppet of Rome. They resented his lineage, considering him an outsider, not a true Jew. Little did they know that Herod's ambition would soon have him vying for the highest position in the land. His father's influence, however, could only shield him so much. The Roman world was on the brink of chaos, and the winds of change would soon sweep across Judea, testing Herod's cunning and resolve. The stage was set for a power struggle that would determine the fate of Judea and shape Herod's destiny. His cunning and ambition would be pushed to their limits. The assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC sent shockwaves throughout the Roman Republic, plunging it into a new era of civil war. This power vacuum had profound consequences for Judea, a client kingdom caught in the crosshairs of Roman ambition. Antipater, ever the pragmatist, initially tried to remain neutral in the conflict that erupted between Caesar's assassins and his heirs. However, his loyalty to the memory of Pompey and his close ties to the Roman Senate made him a target. In 43 BC, Antipater was poisoned by a rival Jewish faction, throwing Judea into chaos. The perpetrators, believing they had struck a fatal blow to the family's influence, underestimated Herod's ruthlessness. Enraged and grieving, Herod vowed revenge. He would make his enemies pay for their treachery. He unleashed a reign of terror, crushing any opposition with brutal efficiency. Herod's vengeance was swift and merciless. He hunted down those responsible for his father's death, eliminating any potential rivals and consolidating his power. This period of violence solidified his reputation as a ruthless leader, capable of both great cruelty and decisive action. He had eliminated his enemies within Judea, but the Roman Civil War still raged, and Herod found himself forced to choose a side. His decision would have far-reaching consequences, leading him down a path of exile, war, and ultimately to the throne of Judea. His loyalty, however, would always be tempered by his own ambition. Herod was a survivor, and he would do whatever it took to secure his position. The Roman world was divided. Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal lieutenant, and Octavian, Caesar's adopted son, emerged as the key contenders for power. Herod, recognizing the shifting political landscape, threw his support behind Antony. He believed that Antony, with his military experience and charisma, was the more likely victor. Moreover, Antony's control over the eastern provinces, including Judea, made him a valuable ally. Herod's support for Antony did not go unnoticed. He proved to be a valuable asset, providing troops and resources to Antony's cause. However, their alliance was not solely based on political expediency. They shared a love of luxury, a taste for power, and a ruthlessness that made them kindred spirits in a world consumed by violence. Their bond, forged in the fires of war, would have a significant impact on the fate of Judea. However, the tide of the Roman Civil War began to turn against Antony. His relationship with Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt, was seen as a scandal in Rome and fueled accusations of him becoming too powerful and independent. His defeat at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC sealed his fate. Herod, who had fought bravely alongside Antony, was now in a precarious position. He had backed the losing side, and his enemies in Judea were eager to see him fall. With Antony's defeat, Herod knew he had to act quickly to secure his own position. He had proven himself a capable leader and a ruthless adversary. But would it be enough to win the favor of the victor, the young and ambitious Octavian? The future of Judea hung in the balance, and Herod was determined to do whatever it took to ensure his survival and, more importantly, his ascension to the throne. With Antony's defeat, Herod faced the daunting task of winning over Octavian. He journeyed to Rhodes, where Octavian had established his court to plead his case. Herod, known for his arrogance, surprised everyone by appearing before Octavian not as a defeated enemy, but as a loyal subject. He laid bare his service to Antony, not shying away from his loyalty, but emphasizing his skills as a ruler and a military commander. Octavian, already known for his shrewdness, recognized Herod's value. He needed capable leaders to stabilize the Roman East, which had been racked by years of war. Furthermore, Herod's knowledge of Judea and his influence over its people made him an invaluable asset. In a calculated move, Octavian confirmed Herod as the King of Judea. This decision would have profound consequences for Judea, ushering in a new era of stability and prosperity, but also one of tyranny and bloodshed. Herod, now officially recognized as King of Judea, returned to his homeland. However, his kingdom was far from secure. Antigonus II Vatatheus, a member of the Hasmonean dynasty, had seized control of Jerusalem with Parthian support. Herod, with Roman military backing, laid siege to the city. The siege was long and brutal, a testament to the turmoil that had engulfed Judea. Finally, after months of fighting, Herod's forces broke through the defenses, taking Jerusalem in a bloody assault. The capture of Jerusalem marked a turning point in Herod's reign. He had proven his loyalty to Rome, crushed his enemies, and secured his throne. But the scars of war ran deep, and Herod, forever haunted by the spectre of rebellion and betrayal, would rule with an iron fist, determined to cement his legacy as the undisputed King of Judea. His reign, however, would be far from peaceful, marked by both grand achievements and unspeakable acts of cruelty.